Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Octopath Traveler. I'm about to do a duel. You know, I used to test the strength of participants before matches. Don't you believe me? Your rating says that's fairly accurate. Not swords. Not spears. Not daggers. Not axes. Not bows. Not staves. So, basically, not weapons. In which case... Fine fight that was. You have my thanks. Ha! What do you want? I'm recovering. Should not be disturbed. Personally, I feel bad advising you how best to beat a gladiator on the men, but if he's not going to have the good sense to forego matches, it's on him. Never mind the elemental attacks. A good sword, spear, or dagger is all you need. Wheezy. Silver-filled pouch. Okay, we are now thief. I mean, we've been thief for a while. Let's see. We're looking for a provisioner. That's not a provisioner. There's the provisioner. Try not to be too surprised when you hear this, but I've got some rare blooms today. Look at this fine Mind Me Always. I found just this one bloom high up in the mountains. Hey, come on, act at least a little impressed. Florist who will venture out into dangerous wilds and risk life and limb to procure the perfect flowers for her customers, whether to celebrate the birth of a child or to mourn the passing of a loved one. She can be counted on to create the perfect arrangement, such as her calling. We are not going to steal from her. She is a nice person from what we can tell, or at least... Ooh. Travel banter. There was quite a crowd here before, whatever was the occasion. A wedding parade, they were saying? You don't say. I've assisted at a number of weddings myself. Ah, indeed. Wakes and weddings alike all fall within the purview of the Church of the Flame, do they not? That's right. Needless to say, weddings are far more lively and extravagant. The highlight is when the bride and groom stand before the priest and blow out the 12 candles. That's when the couple makes their vow to the 12 gods, right? Yes, although the precise words of the vow often differ depending on local custom. They usually involve making a promise to face any hardship together and praying for the gods to watch over them. After the vows have been said, the newlywed blow out the candles. Come to think of it, I remember seeing a long wall of white cloth hung up around the candles. Indeed, the bride's family provides the cloth. But do you know the reason for it? I figured it was merely to keep out the breeze. In a sense, it is said that ill winds blow out from the afterworld when couples make their vows. The white sheet forms a barrier between this world and the next, keeping death and misery at bay. You don't say. Live and learn, eh? When the time comes for either of you to be wed, I would be honored to preside over the ceremony. Sure. I'll keep that in mind. Should such a day come, that is. Okay. We need... money person. Ah. Yep, Mind Me Always. Yeah, we're impressed. Yeah. Hey, we got almost a 50% discount. Extremely rare flower that grows high in the mountains. Always looking for a bargain. I forgot to read what you said. I apologize. Okay, we'll put Ethereum back in. Cool. Okay. There's another one here in Victor's Hollow, but that'll be for later, I think. And I think we wanted to just take these back for now. So let us start with Northreach. We're looking for... Well, an inn is not a bad thing. Looking for... the cathedral is going to be where the graveyard is. Ogden. Traveling apothecary, familiar with a wide variety of ailments and capable of concocting potent medicines. While he has saved countless lives, he has also failed to do so countless times. Okay. I wanted to bring some of my wife's favorite flowers to her grave, but seems like they don't grow around here anymore. They're called to mind me always. Ah! You're wearing wrong clothes for this weather. This is a mind me always. My wife loved these best of all, thank you.
Melissa,
I'm home at last. Remember how much you loved Mind Me Always blossoms? I thrust a handful of these at you when I proposed to you standing in that field outside the village. You took them and your smile was brighter than the sun. Not a day has ever passed when I didn't think of you. I've been wandering all this time, looking for a reason to keep on living. And I think I finally found it. I'm going to keep on helping people as an apothecary for a little while yet, so I won't be coming to join you as soon as I thought I might. I hope you'll watch over me and wait for me to come to you. One more thing. Someone I'd like to introduce you to someday. I hope you won't mind if I bring him by here. He's the one who reminded me what it really means to be an apothecary. Double tomahawk! That's probably not going to be great. Yeah, that's really good accuracy, though. Okay, next, out of the cold. Boulder Fall is where we want to be. Can we go right to Ravis Manor? We cannot. Okay. Up and around. All right, cross that off my list. Cool. Hey, Cordelia. Butler of the Ravas family, formerly a brilliant thief. He has stolen countless treasures from all across the world, from desert palaces to flatland castles and beyond. He now uses those same skills to protect the manor and Cordelia from any who wish to harm them. So it was you after all. How long has it been, Heathcote? You've gotten so old. You're no spring chicken yourself. Gee, and yet I managed to get in. Appears your skills just aren't what they used to be. But it was a struggle to get that far, wasn't it? I doubt you could have gone another step. Or would you rather I attribute that to old age? At least your sense of humor never gets old. But I'll be the one with the last laugh, Heathcote. You see, I've already won. Yeah! My true aim was to get you to see me. I knew this would be the perfect chance to take the cat's eye from you. You're never without it, after all. Yeah, nah. You fell right in my trap. Gahaha.
Oya, oya.
He hasn't changed a bit. Though he might not look like much now, he was a notorious thief in his heyday. He and I were rivals in our youth, always aiming for the same treasure.
実は
And eventually the heart of the same woman. She was like a beautiful maiden in a high tower, seemingly out of our reach. So we made a bet. Whoever could steal her beloved cat's eye could steal her heart. Whoever lost would have to give up and leave the business forever. I emerged victorious and professed my love to her, but her heart was already set on another. That man, eccentric though he may be, as promised, he washed his hands of the business and ran away with her. I remember hearing a rumor that she passed away. Makes me wonder if he came to return the cat's eye to its proper owner. I apologize for enabling. Perhaps I really am getting old. Heathcote's dagger. What am I using right now? Soul knife? Oh, yeah, that's your dagger now. Okay. And I think next place to go, not Riverford, not there. It's Sunshade, I believe. No, it's Wellspring. Is there anything else I need to do? I do need to go to Sunshade, but that's later. We'll do this first. Okay, can cross Heathcote off my list. Okay. Let's go bring this letter over here. Very old friend, you see. A man named Donovan who serves the Church of the Flame as bishop. I've not heard any word from him of late, though. First I was not concerned, but he was always been regular correspondence until now.
待っていたぞ。
I had hoped I would be seeing you again. Do you have good news to report me, or ill? Explains. I see. So Donovan is still in good health. His daughter is 7 already. I did not realize that a bishop's work could leave him so busy. But then Donovan was always a single-minded man. I suppose it's nearly a decade now since I first met him. I was a mercenary in those days, wandering various lands in search of work. I met Donovan only a short time after he met his wife. They were always dark days. His wife was kidnapped in the early days of their marriage, you see. That might explain why he was so freaked out by the daughter being kidnapped. I mean, just in general, you'd be freaked out. And I was captured by the Knights Ardent, who had mistaken me for the villain responsible. I was nothing but a wandering vagrant. I had no one to vouch for me, no way to prove my innocence. I thought I would be hanged till dead. But I was fortunate that Lord Woodward, the head of the Knights Ardent, and Donovan both believed me innocent. It was only on thanks to their firm belief that the true criminal was found at last. It has been a long time since I last thought of those days. I certainly never would have imagined then that I might one day be standing here in such a position of authority. I may miss the freedom at times, but I do feel that the work I'm doing now is worth doing. But still, that does not mean that I never look back to the past and long for those days. But I believe that everything happens for a reason. Neverwinter Nights. I stand here today because of where I was in all my yesterdays. They have served their purpose. Captain's Badge. Grants additional experience. 64. Let's give that to you. Maybe not. Okay. So we want to go to Sunshade. Okay, and also I can cross that off the list. Okay. Aha! Yep. Despite always having way with words, he decided to travel across the land and further hone his skills after parting ways with Tress and Quarry Crest. Now he could make an ordinary stone appear a rare gem to undiscerning eyes. He doesn't strike me as that dishonest. Oh, so we meet again. I mean, he exaggerates, but he never outright lies. The great merchant Ali, at your service. I have saved up a small fortune, if I do say so myself. I'm on my way back to my hometown now, in fact. Guess my father's probably waiting for me to come back home. But for some reason I find myself in no big hurry to get back. Oh, that's it. I just had a brilliant idea for a brilliant new pitch. You know how rodents are always causing trouble for the people who live in the desert? So everyone wants a cat that can be trained up as a great mouser? It can be a bit hard on folks, though, to keep a cat just for that purpose. That's where my prowling cat clamor will come in. That's what I'll sell next. Even the fiercest rat will go running at the sound of a cat. And you won't have to pay for cat food either. Hey, why don't you help me? Want to collect some prowling cat clamor for yourself? Off you go, you can do it. Yeah, not like that's even possible. There's no such thing. I'm sorry, Dad. Ah, the Adventures of Ali. Father. Yep, okay. So where else do we need to go? Let's go to Clearbrook. That's Borderfall. Okay. Have I challenged you yet? I don't think I have. This battle fair and square to arms. You are such a savage brute. I don't think this is what I should be doing, to be perfectly honest. You're welcome for the lesson. Yeah, fine fight that was. You have my thanks. Some years ago, this elderly man took to bed with a terrible illness. Though his body and mind never fully recovered, he can recall with vivid clarity a goddess of the spring he met in his youth. He struggles to relate this and other tales to his granddaughter. The apothecary talks my ear off about quitting the pipe, but I cannot. Yeah, we were actually in there already. Oops. It's not the house we're looking for. This is the house we're looking for. Mercedes. Excuse me, can I help you? Excuse me, can I ask you something? You see, my brother likes someone. They used to read books together a lot when they were young. But a few years ago, she moved far, far away. And it seems like my brother still can't forget her. Sometimes he even whispers her name. Mercedes. See, I don't know if he can concentrate on making medicine like that. He even tried writing her a letter about his feelings. But he hasn't sent it yet. So I was wondering if you could give it to her for him? I don't know where she lives, but... could you do it for him, please? What, do you want to know more about her? She's a kid, Primrose. Well, I know she likes books. We know Mercedes. However, I am a little bit annoyed with this one. Then again, I am polyam shipper, so it's not terrible. After the great pestilence claimed her parents at an early age, this girl was raised by her elder brother Zeph, whom she loves and adores. She hopes that one day she can repay his kindness, for which she feels terribly indebted. Okay. I trust you won't be missing this. So... okay. And... is this Riverford? This is Riverford. We're going to take the letter from the... Alfin's husband. Alfin's boyfriend, really. To go to the lesbian librarian in Atlas Dam. Or the lesbian icon, because all the lesbians like her. And deliver that, and then that'll be a thing. But anyway, let's see, where's... do we already have the Hidden Hoard done? We already did the Hidden Hoard. Oh, yep. Oh, we already did that, so I can cross that off. Okay. Okay. So, Saintsbridge then, which maybe we've already done this too. Okay. Which one's Friends, right? This is... doesn't look like we've done this one. It's not Woodlands, it's not Clifflands, it's Riverlands? Yeah, looks like we haven't done this one. So, we are looking for Saintsbridge. Okay, that's not where we want to be. Ah, there we are.
Whoa!
Splinter Bridge, no. Common folk live in a little hamlet southeast of where we stand now. Young boy who lives in this town. He was raised by calm and gentle parents. He shares their compassion for the downtrodden, often feeds stray cats and brings flowers to his friends who have fallen ill. He's well liked by many due to his boundless kindness. Daryl, a strong, energetic young boy whose outgoing nature has made him many friends. His willingness to defend others, even at risk to himself, is of constant concern to his father. Who scolded him several times for his reckless selflessness. Nice chatting with you. Nate's been acting strange lately. He just sighs all the time. I wonder what happened. He's sick, or at least that's what the grown-ups say. They say he can't be cured with medicine. Oh no, what do we do? I want to be friends with Melanie, but how? I wonder what she thinks of me. Looks like it's getting worse. Yeah. I wish we could find a cure. Do you know what it's called, Geralt? I think they call it love sickness. There is one myth where love sickness can actually kill you. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and switch videos here. See you in a moment.